Hey, what is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here, back with another video for you guys today. And today I am looking at the Super Battle Droid from Hot Toys. And if you're familiar with the channel, we have been covering a lot of Hot Toys content, which I am just absolutely in love with. And I want everyone to know that the Clone Wars Kenobi and the Imperial Commando Hot Toys are coming to the channel tomorrow and the next day. I was going to put the Kenobi review out tonight, but this will be taking its place as I just don't have a lot of time on my hands tonight, and this figure luckily comes with almost zero accessories, so it should be a pretty quick review. But I do want to say, you know, those figures are coming to the channel tomorrow and the next day. Kenobi will drop first, and then the Imperial Commando on Wednesday. So stay tuned for those. Just to show everyone, they are right there ready to be reviewed, so stay tuned. But until tomorrow, let's take a look at the Super Battle Droid, which I did find in the wild, and was pretty excited. I had found the B1 Battle Droid from Geonosis previous, like a few weeks earlier, and then I found this guy, and yeah, I have a feeling that similar to the Geonosis Battle Droid, I will end up, wanting two of these guys in the collection, but we'll see how it goes. Let's take a closer look at the package. Alright, and getting the slipcover off, the Attack of the Clones 20th Hot Toys boxes are some of my favorite packaging in any toy line. These kind of draw back to the Kenner style packaging, but with a prequel twist on it, and they did it for the Clone Trooper, the Clone Pilot, all of the figures so far for the Attack of the Clones 20th, and I'm all here for it. Like, I know you would never display Hot Toys in the package, but if you were going to, these are the ones to do it with. Alright, and getting this guy laid out, as you can see, like I said, this guy does only come with one accessory, which is his little swap out arm piece here that, it's just a busted arm joint that you put on, and it's kind of like what Black Series did, Hasbro the Black Series did with their version of the Super Battle Droid. This is specifically the Super Battle Droid that falls on top of C-3PO, because this coincides with their C-3PO release, because the C-3PO release came with the B1 head, and then the B1 came with a C-3PO head, and yeah, so very scene specific for that Geonosis battle, and I'm here for it. I think you could get multiple of these guys and they will look amazing. But getting him out of the package here, first kind of impressions, oh yeah, this guy feels amazing. The weathering on this guy is beautiful from head to toe here, and just off rip, he feels really sturdy. When I was reviewing the Hot Toys B1, that was a concern of him, kind of being loose and goosey, and he was not. He was very sturdy, so it made me even more confident that this guy would be very sturdy, and oh yeah, I can just already tell this guy is going to be a dream to work with. Alright, and getting him fresh out of the package here, he looks absolutely fantastic. The weathering, just everything, just moving this guy just a little bit here to get him standing up, even though, yeah, he was basically like this out of the package. You could just stand him up, and, not really what you'd want to do for the display, but, he is kind of display ready just right out of the package, which is nice. But yeah, this guy looks and feels fantastic. He is a big guy, so definitely has some presence in the display, and really, this is just a really cool thing for, Hot Toys engineering in general. Their B1 Battle Droid was freaking amazing, which let's just bring him out here for a comparison. Alright, and here he is next to the Geonosis B1, which is one of my favorite Hot Toys. It is such an amazing figure, and I just love looking at it on the shelf. And really, if I never end up doubling up on either of these guys, I think they are a great pair in the display, and just cool to have some CIS representation in the display. It is so nice. You know, as much as I love me some clones and love having a clone Hot Toys collection, adding these droids in, the CIS, it's just chef's kiss in my opinion for a prequel / Clone Wars fan. It's just so cool to look at your shelf and see, you know, both sides of the confrontation of the Clone Wars. Alright, and I'm loving the way this looks as well. Having these two just kind of go at it in a detolf would just be absolutely epic in my opinion. So yeah, definitely a display option, and just showing you how big one of these guys are. You know, if you only have a Hot Toys clone, yeah, he's quite a bit bigger than the Hot Toys clone troopers. So at the end of the day, I think this is a fantastic addition to the collection, but he is not going to be for everyone, as he really just isn't too posable. As much of an amazing engineering feat this is by Hot Toys, the design just does not allow for a lot of posability, which is fine. You know, he needs to stand there and do this essentially, which he can. So, you know, that's really all you need out of a Super Battle Droid, and they just stand there, you know, they stand there looking menacingly, and they're just a cool droid to add to the shelf. So yeah, I think, like I said, not for everyone, but definitely a worthy pickup in my opinion for any Clone Wars or prequel fan, because these droid designs from the prequels are some of the best in Star Wars. So yeah, this gets my stamp of approval. Go check it out. He's out there at local comic shops, so go get him. And yeah, stay tuned for the Clone Wars Kenobi and the Imperial Commando review, and also go check out my 501st Kenobi Hot Toys review. It's a banger, and stay tuned for the other banger reviews. We got videos coming out almost daily, so yeah, stay tuned for all that. Love you guys, appreciate you guys. Shout out to my channel members. Also, if you do want to join channel memberships, those are live, and you know, no pressure. You know, leaving a like, subscribing, commenting, doing all that fun YouTube stuff is enough for me. I just appreciate anyone that watches my videos. So shout out to all you guys. Hope you guys have a good one. May the Force be with you. Ayy.